Hello, ladies and gentlemen, it's your host with the most, Whiteboy7thst with a classic Call of Duty 4 Domination Ground War on one of my top 5 favorite maps of all time, Crash. And we're going to start off this gameplay with an electrifying explosive, chucking it at the car to get a triple car bomb combination with my grenade and with my W12 shotgun. We're going to get 1, 2, 3 kills, W1200 shotgun, that is. And I gotta say, this is an awesome gameplay. You guys will enjoy it, and hopefully the commentary, because we're going to be talking about Call of Duty 4. We're going to explain what it meant for people who weren't around in that time in Call of Duty, but are huge Call of Duty fans to this day, because I made a video about how Call of Duty Ghost might suck, and look at this. This is so crazy. I could have got 3 kills with 1 bullet, almost. I actually used to go for like montage clips and triples and try to trick shot a little bit. That's how I first started on Call of Duty 4. That's what I was doing, and there's some really bad montages out there. You can look at Whiteboy7thst Believe World at War montage, and that will show my sniping ability. But look at this heroic effort. I'm on the A flag with a sniper rifle. What am I gonna do with a sniper? I'm not a sniper. I was a sniper back in the day. Capture the flag, almost get another triple. I told you guys this gameplay is gonna be action packed. It's gotta be fast paced. But anyways, I made a video about how Call of Duty Ghost might potentially suck. Just my concerns on different things they might add or not add to the game that I think Call of Duty fans don't like. And in that video, I talk about, or I ask you guys, and thanks for all the comments on that video, what Call of Duty game did you start on? What was the first Call of Duty game that you purchased? And a lot of people, you know, it was mixed, right? There's a lot of, you know, Call of Duty 4, Call of Duty 2, World at War people in the comment section, and then there's a lot of Modern Warfare 3 and Black Ops 2 people, and you know, there's Modern Warfare 2s, there's the Black Ops, so it's a wide variety of different people. And if you said anything but, you know, Call of Duty 4, you're not maybe as familiar with this game and what it means for like the Call of Duty history, and why, you know, everybody always talks about how Call of Duty 4 was good and this and that. And so yeah, I just kind of want to do like a Call of Duty history lesson or something, and just talk about my experiences with it and whatnot. So what you doing hiding in the grass right there? So I started playing Call of Duty 4 at my friend's house. I was going through some things, like my dad just passed away, and I didn't like going to school as much, so I was skipping, and I would go, you know, instead of going to school, I would just go down the block to my friend's house, and he had a, you know, HD TV, HDMI cord, PS3, the fat PS3s, and it was you know, all that stuff. Like I never had a HD TV or played on one, and he had one of them. And look at this right here. This is awesome. So I put an extra shot in the car right there. That was on purpose, because watch this. Wait for it. Boom! Was that 3 kills, 4 kills with the car bomb? So anyways, that's how I kind of started, and then I was getting hooked on YouTube as well, like watching vloggers and stuff. And then I kind of put the two together, like, oh, I want to do game stuff, because the people who I played with, I wanted to kind of share my clips with, and that's why I started pointing a camera at a TV and recording, you know, Call of Duty 4 and World at War footage back in the day, and that's how I originally started on YouTube. And then I was looking up Call of Duty videos, and like the people that I saw, like the thing was like sniping and sniping montages and all that type of stuff. So that was like the original roots of a lot of Call of Duty stuff on YouTube. And yeah, so I started like commentating. It was like 5 years ago on like top 5 plays and doing like stuff like that, and it was awesome. I loved Call of Duty 4, and I loved the satisfaction when you got like a trick shot, or there's a little teabag right there, or when you got a you know, like a nice clip, like a few people in a row, or 3 kills with 1 bullet. If you want to look up like my first video on this channel, Whiteboy7thst, it's me like freaking out after getting a triple kill, which was a big deal back in the day. They don't happen too much. 3 kills with 1 bullet with the sniper. It's awesome. So anyways, that's my like personal history with the game. I used to play in a party with a bunch of like certain story players and stuff. So anyways, what I want to talk about, like what Call of Duty 4 done and has done for Call of Duty. It changed the first person shooter game. Now, Call of Duty is Call of Duty for a few different reasons, and I think one of them is the responsiveness, how fluid the controls are and stuff. And I don't think, and I'm not too knowledgeable on this subject because I really didn't play Call of Duty 2 too much, but Call of Duty 2 was released on the Xbox 360. It was one of the launch titles, I believe. And from what I could tell from like Call of Duty gameplays, or from Call of Duty 2 gameplays that I watched, is that I feel like Call of Duty got its responsiveness and its fluidity. It started kind of with Call of Duty 2. The other ones were kind of clunky, and no one even talks about Call of Duty 3 ever. And Call of Duty 1, I don't know. I played it as a kid. I remember like Big Red 1, I believe it was called. I have that like in a PS2 case somewhere back home. So anyways, Call of Duty 2 kind of started with the responsiveness, and I'm sure they fixed it a little bit in Call of Duty 2. And definitely Modern Warfare 2 seems really responsive. Probably the most like fast. I don't know, maybe it's Sleight of Hand Pro that helps with that, but I don't know. It feels I think Modern Warfare 2 and Black Ops 1 are some of the most tight games to me personally. So anyways, I think Call of Duty 2 started thatness, like that. Oh, look at 360 hit marker. Look at me trying to go for a montage clip in the middle of a gameplay. So Call of Duty 2 started with the responsiveness, but what Call of Duty 4 really changed the game was with the perks, with the creative, even the whole creative class thing, and the kill streaks. That's what it really excelled at, and did something that no other first-person shooter has done, or to that extent. I'm sure other first-person shooters have like similar things to create a class and stuff before Call of Duty 4, but from what I could tell, like Call of Duty 4 was the first one to really like go at it. And as well as the prestige and level up and the XP thing, they had that in there, and like I said, I'm sure other games did as well, and Call of Duty 2 had it a little bit, but like they had a lot in terms of like the weapon unlocks and how to like unlock certain things for your guns, attachments, camos, etc., etc., etc. So Call of Duty 4 was a huge deal in the first-person shooter community. Really, it blew up, and it blew up so much. Call of Duty 4 was so like revolutionary. For the first time in the Call of Duty franchise's history, there was more people on Call of Duty 4 than World at War, and World at War came out after Call of Duty 4. So Call of Duty 5 and Call of Duty 4 would switch places on who had the most populated game. So we got a 2-for-1 video extravaganza for you guys. We got some domination ground war on the map backlot with the P90 Blue Tiger silenced, and I hope you guys want more of these. We can do one for World at War and for Modern Warfare 2, and I can go over my experiences on YouTube and just playing the game as a gamer and stuff like that. I think it'll be a fun series to do. I'm having a good time just reminiscing about the good old days, and maybe we can kind of like say what from this game, what from this version of Call of Duty would we like to see in Ghost. So we can do a whole bunch of stuff with this, and I think it'll be fun. If you want some more, guys, we got 2 awesome gameplays. Give it a like rating, show some support, give it a nice comment. What was the first Call of Duty game that you purchased? Let me know in the comments down below. Yeah, back to Call of Duty 4. What else did it really do? For me, I started playing with random friends for the first time. That was awesome. I kind of talked about that a little bit ago. and it's crazy to see like how far I've come. And just, oh, another revolutionary thing about Call of Duty 4, which I would love to see in Ghost: night vision, as displayed right there by pressing up on your D-pad. Why has there not been night vision in Call of Duty? It's just a little thing, and I know you can use the up button for different things now, and you can utilize that space a little better. But what about the down button? You know? Can we get a night vision in there? Can we get some night vision in Ghost? I think that would be awesome. And if it, especially some darker maps, that'd be cool. I mean, I think, and this is why they make the map packs like they do. Every single map pack has really bright, colorful maps in it, and I think that's, you know, visually pleasant. I like to see that. And I should say, we're going PlayStation Nation all the way this time, baby. I'm not purchasing the maps until they come out on the PlayStation, because you know, that's how I do it. I represent the PlayStation Nation, and, you know, I'm not playing the Xbox this time around. We're going all the way to the PlayStation Nation for this map's release. And look at me, 10 kill streaks with somebody else's gun. That's dirty, and I don't know how he got me there. So, COD4 on YouTube, we can talk about that. So, people were, like I said earlier, doing like sniper montages, top 5 plays, and it was pretty much exclusively gameplay and editing and like your montages. So that's a weird time now. You know, it's about trolling, and it's still about gameplay for some channels, and there's so many different branches of what you can make for Call of Duty videos. But pretty much everybody who was doing Call of Duty videos, it was based on their gameplay and their montages, and there was only maybe 50 people at the most. There's 50 people advertising their freaking channels in my comments. Isn't that crazy how big it has grown since Call of Duty 4? Not a lot of people were posting any Call of Duty videos. Like, it was so, like, we didn't know how to capture. We didn't know how to record gameplay. Like, I was doing it with a freaking camera pointing at my TV. Everyone had these weird, different setups, and we were still figuring how to make these videos. There wasn't anyone making tutorials. We were the ones making the tutorial. Well, I didn't make any tutorials, but there's like one tutorial back in the day how to record gameplay, and it has changed so much since then, and it's crazy to see how far it has grown here on YouTube to where it is today. Another thing about Call of Duty 4 that I would think would be awesome in Ghost, and what was this guy doing? And let's talk about this awesome drop shot that I just displayed right there. Thank you, Base God, for giving the other guy a hit marker and letting me perform that drop shot to continue on my helicopter streak. One of the most annoying things about Call of Duty 4, this just popped in my head, was you can't call a helicopter in because there's already one up. When you had a good team like I rolled with, there's a little teabag right there, everyone had a helicopter, and you were just spamming the call in helicopter button to try to get it in, because when it's not like, you know, Modern Warfare 2 or any of the Call of Duty since, there's not, you know, different kill streaks that you can call in, and you still get it sometimes now with like helicopters. They last in the air a lot, or orbital VSATs, but it's not the like. There was only 3 kill streaks in the game, and one of them was a freaking helicopter. And man, and with World at War, this happened with dogs too. You couldn't call in dogs because there's already another pack out, so you had to like wait your turn and just wait for an opportunity. Like right here, why am I not calling it in? I should be spamming. There we go. And then, see, that's what I get for waiting. God damn it. Anyways, so what I was saying earlier about what would be awesome in Call of Duty, I like how I said that. Awesome. What would be awesome in Call of Duty Ghost would be a M40 ACOG. It's the most revered and most precious sniper rifle in the whole Call of Duty series. This guy was not representing it well because I just kind of shat all over him at that point right there in the game. But the M40A3, or I think, am I a noob? I think I'm saying it. M40A3, something like that. I don't know. But the M40 sniper rifle with the ACOG, you hear him going off, bap, bap, bap. You can hear him in the background throughout any Call of Duty 4 match. It was the perfect bolt action sniper rifle, and I loved it. And I think it was the best sniper rifle of all time, and I don't know why they don't add it back into Call of Duty. I would totally buy it for like $5 as a DLC, just because it's such an awesome freaking gun, and it's a beloved gun for everybody who played, you know, Call of Duty 4, and you were a sniper. It's the most awesome sniper rifle ever. Just trust me, it's so cool and fun to use, especially with the ACOG on it, and it's just a good bolt action sniper. It's a really satisfying weapon to use. So, alright guys, that was my Call of Duty 4 review, thoughts, opinions. Let me know if you want some more. We're gonna do World at War. I sound like a little piggy right there. Is the GOAT Army. A lot of them were participating in this game. As you see, there's a lot of goats in the clan tag. If you guys are in need of a clan tag, capital GOAT, represent the GOAT Army. I would love you forever. I love running into people with the GOAT clan tags. But I did an open lobby, so I'll tweet out and I'll post on Facebook. It's facebook.com/Whiteboy7thst2, and then twitter.com/Whiteboy7thst. Those links will be in the description if you're interested. If you're not a Facebook fan, add me. If you're not following me, please follow me, because you can have the opportunity to play with me and the tremendous honor that is. If you got a lot of people want to play with me, I see it as one of the top comments in a lot of videos and messages. And what I reply to people is, I can't add everybody. It's unfortunate. On the PS4, I think you can add up to 1,000 people. So, and I might be doing something with PS4. I don't know. But that blogger competition looks to be going good, and maybe I can ask somebody, can I get 10,000 people? Can I get 20,000 people? Can I get 100,000 million people? And I'll pay for some data. Maybe I can add everybody. That would be cool. But since I can't add everybody, what I do is go on night vision like a boss. No, what I do is I tweet out on Facebook and on Twitter. I don't tweet on Facebook, but I say on my social media, look, we're playing Call of Duty 4 Ground War PS3 right now. Come join me. And if you don't get to play with me, you also, which I think is pretty cool, you get to just play the old Call of Duty games while waiting to get in the lobby with me. So we repopulate it. We get a bunch of cool people in there. There's no hackers in there, and we just play some classic Call of Duty games. So I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching. Bye.